Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading for September 12th to the 18th. Let's get started and see what messages we have for you this week, Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising positions. Keeping in mind these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone. So check out your other placements because you could have messages there as well. All right, Cancer, let's see. What is the energy around the week ahead for Cancer? Wow, a lot of signs are getting the soulmates in reverse. That really is very interesting. And there's fork in the road. So Cancer, you are being sort of guided down a path by somebody, and it's making you very uncomfortable. And yet they are delivering a sacred task. They are performing a sacred task to get you to a point where you're going to have to see something in a different way. This is very interesting. Almost every sign I've read for today has received the soulmate card in reverse. So you're going to have to make a directional change here. And it's almost like you're being guided to sort of see this from a different perspective. And in the same way, you're almost being guided to sort of prepare for this moment. And you might even be feeling intuitively like it's time to prepare now, without even knowing what's really going on yet. Like it's almost like seeing this card, the chop wood in reverse card here, makes me sort of think like, Are you just imagining things without taking action? I feel like this is a week to take some steps to really move towards these things that are near and dear to you, your true sort of desires. It's time to sort of take a step towards them and to almost like look at things from a different perspective, You might need to get some distance to see things from a different perspective. It's almost like you're being guided to do something, but to do something once you've sort of had the ability to see things from a different perspective. And I feel like there is someone here that is guiding you, especially like seeing that soulmates card in reverse. It's like there's something in your life or someone in your life is making you sufficiently uncomfortable, or sort of making things feel like they have to change, and I think you're going to have to decide which way you want to go with it. And it's almost like you need to get a different viewpoint. You have to look at this from a different perspective so that you can know what action to take, what choice to make. Because I feel like right now it's all just something you're thinking about. It's something you're thinking about, but it's almost like you're being guided to look at it from a different perspective and to sort of not think so much anymore, like to just observe from a different perspective, make the choice, take the action. But you're standing too close to it right now. You're standing too close to it. So you need to sort of get some perspective, get some distance from it. Let's see what the tarot cards will reveal. Oh, interesting. As I was talking about thinking, we see the 8 of Swords. So yeah, you're overthinking this. You've been sort of thinking about it so much that 10 of Cups, yeah, you're starting to feel like your dreams are never going to sort of come through, and now you're feeling a little bit triggered emotionally. So yes, definitely you need some distance here. It's time to stop overthinking. Things are really feeling uncomfortable, like I was saying with that 10 of Cups. And now the King of Cups in reverse. You're not only uncomfortable, but you're getting really triggered here. You're starting to get pulled into the drama of something. So you need to sort of get some distance, Cancer, because you're getting pulled into some kind of drama here, which is kind of, it's interesting. It's almost like seeing that 8 of Cups in reverse, and now the Fool in reverse is on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you really need to look at this from a different perspective. What could this experience be trying to teach you is the question, because you do have to sort of make a choice about which way you're going to go. Are you going to take a leap of faith and go in the new direction, the one that maybe is unfamiliar to you, that requires a leap of faith? Or are you going to sort of hesitate and not be able to let go of something that's not serving you? And it's interesting because this Ten of Cups, it sort of feels like a situation that you've been in, maybe on and off for a while, and it's not bringing you what feels like is in balance with you, and you keep overthinking it and thinking about the outcomes. Well, I don't want to lose this person. Well, what if I lose this person? And I can't help but think that the seeing soulmates in reverse is that, this person has been given sort of a sacred task to reflect back something to you. And so I feel like right now you're sort of in the drama. Seeing the King of Cups in reverse tells me that you've been sucked into the drama. So you're not able to look at things from that higher perspective, but that's exactly what will help you right now, Cancer, is that just because something feels really unfulfilling right now, you may have missed the purpose of this whole experience by sort of dwelling on the fact that, well, it's not going the way I want it to go, or I'm not getting what I need from this person, or this experience isn't giving me what I wanted, I have unmet desires. I'm not feeling satisfied, things aren't in balance. And it's like, you keep sort of telling yourself some messages here that are actually working against you, like you're almost talking yourself out of change. And change is what needs to happen here. Like seeing that Eight of Cups in reverse makes me want to ask, like, what are you hanging on to that you need to walk away from? And it's fear. There is fear here, and there is avoidance here, and there is this feeling very similar to this Eight of Swords and this Eight of Cups, is that you're almost at this point where you could be getting very close to what it is that you need right now, or whatever it is that you desire right now. But there's a part of you that's sort of, as you're trying to navigate this, you're almost making impulsive choices instead of sort of sitting with things and looking at them from a different perspective. It's interesting. I feel like you're getting pulled into something that is triggering you to feel this way. And it might be that you actually just need to walk away from something, set yourself free from it, take the road less traveled, trust yourself, take a leap of faith, and sort of surrender to this, to surrender to it. But I think you're feeling sufficiently uncomfortable this week. Let's clarify here. What is the Eight of Swords here? Yeah, there's the Three of Wands. So instead of sort of using your energy to worry and fear, use your energy to dream big and to expect miracles and to wait for this sort of like, this is sort of like waiting for your ship to come in, because it's coming. And you trust it. You trust the process. Instead of worrying about it, use your energy to trust the process and look at things from a different perspective. I knew this was going to come. I knew we were going to see something about transformation here. There's the Death card in reverse. So sort of sitting on this Ten of Cups in reverse, these feelings that you're carrying right now are actually working against you. You want things to transform, but you're not trusting the process. So it's sort of like, taking 2 steps ahead and then 2 steps back, 2 steps ahead, 2 steps, but you don't go anywhere then. You're not moving forward at all. Let's see here. King of Cups, getting sucked into the drama because he's in reverse. We see the Two of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you're not going to be able to make this choice as long as you can't rise above the drama. So the feelings are overwhelming you right now. So you need to ground. You need grounding this week, Cancer. You need grounding. You need to sort of give sort of your mind a different story to narrate to yourself, because The story you're narrating to yourself right now, just literally, it's a funny visual, but I just see a dog chasing its tail. You're not going anywhere. You're just looping, 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 looping. And it's sort of delaying a big change that I think you're actually needing right now. And it's almost like you're preparing for it, but you're not preparing for it. You're thinking about it, but you're not taking action. You're looking at it, but you're standing too close to see what you're looking at. You need some distance. You need to get a higher perspective here so that you can sort of see what you're dealing with. And there's the Queen of Pentacles reminding you to ground, just like I was just saying, landing on that Eight of Cups, because it's sort of like you need to maybe heal those emotions by grounding instead of trying to escape. Instead of trying to escape how you're feeling and saying, I just don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm sick of this. I don't like this. I'm overwhelmed. I can't do this. All of that record playing in your mind isn't helping at all. If anything, it's making you feel less and less like you can handle this, because that's what you keep telling yourself almost. So Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, very healing energy coming in to remind you that all will be well and that you can be self-reliant and you can do this. You sort of just need to be grounded this week, Cancer. Now, bottom of the deck is now the Devil in reverse. So, that devil is whispering in your ear that you can't do this. You're sort of being shackled by this old story that you keep telling yourself, Cancer, when really this is about breaking free this week. This is about breaking free from that sort of mental and emotional prison that's got you right now. And it's you doing it to yourself in some way, and there may be someone here involved in this, sort of lighting the fire a little bit so that you're sufficiently uncomfortable so that you'll make a change. Sometimes the heat gets turned up on us a little bit so that we are motivated to do something about it. But I almost feel like right now you're, like I said, it's almost like you're that I see that visual of a dog chasing its tail, just running in circles, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, means you're not moving. You're never going to catch that tail chasing it like that, but it's like you're giving your energy to that instead of this sort of trust in the process and observing things. You're standing way too close to it to see it for what it is, Really, really interesting reading for you this week. What are you needing to release, Cancer? That's the ultimate question. What do you need to surrender to? Where do you need to trust the process more so that you can get out of the drama of this? I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope it's been helpful, and I look forward to reading for you again very soon. Sending you so much love and light, my friends. Take care.